Does the Fed cutting rates mean a weaker dollar? And what does that mean for you if you're moving abroad? Let's talk about that. So you already know that interest rates fall when the Fed cuts rates. But what you should know, that also means the dollar typically weakens against other currencies like the euro. So if you're living abroad and converting USD to euro, then your buying power is weakening. You often hear folks like me and others say use gold as a hedge. Gold has still been on the rise, but that's not always a perfect solution, especially if you're living in another country and having to frequently convert USD to the other currency. So if you're in Europe and you're sitting on a bunch of cash, converting some now into the euro is probably a good idea. Converting some into gold as a hedge is probably a good idea. Converting some into Bitcoin, probably a good idea. You get the picture, right? Diversify. Bottom line, yes, the dollar gets weaker. Stagflation is still a future concern. Now, in some other videos, people were asking me about vaulted gold versus holding physical gold. Buying and holding physical gold is by far the most safe, but now you're also holding gold. If you're moving abroad or already abroad, do you have a safe? Where are you putting it? If you're a nomad, how do you move it? Vaulted gold means you're trusting a bank to essentially hold it for you, usually places like Switzerland, Singapore, probably avoiding the US. I wrote a whole guide on that, and it's in my Discord. I'd use that if you're holding for years, not months. Hope it helps.